Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I am Oxygen and you are watching 8th video of data science series. In this video, we are going to discuss my internal test 2 question paper in which we are going to discuss section A, data cleaning, in which we'll cover 10 essential questions from that form the foundation of data cleaning concepts. So let's start our video. Question first, measurement systems. So let's start with question first about measurement systems. The system asks when merging data sets with different measurement systems, ensuring what between units is crucial. So the answer here is consistency. Here's why this matters. Imagine you have sales data where one data set measures revenue in dollars and another in euros. If you merge them without standardizing, your analysis will be completely wrong. You need to ensure consistent units across all datasets. This might mean converting everything to a single currency, converting between metric and imperial systems, or aligning time zones. Consistency is the foundation of reliable data integration. So let's proceed to the second question. Uh, we have a fundamental principle in data science. The answer is garbage in, garbage out. This is one of the most important concepts you need to understand. The principle states that if your input data is poor quality, full of errors, inconsistencies, or missing values, then no matter how sophisticated your analysis methods are, your results will be unreliable. Think of it like cooking. If you start with the bad ingredients, you can't make a good dish, no matter how skilled the chef is. Similarly, in data analysis, poor quality data will always lead to poor results. This is why data cleaning is absolutely critical before analysis or machine learning work. The quality of your conclusions depends entirely on the quality of your input data. So this is why garbage in, garbage out concept is very important in data science. Let's proceed to the third question. So the question third asks about symmetric problems introduced during data cleaning. The answer is errors. Now this is important. Errors are different from anomalies. Errors are systematic problems that can be corrected. Examples include type, typos in text fields like John instead of John, spelling errors, duplicate records, misformatted data, and incorrect data types. The key point is that errors are correctable issues during your exam. Remember that errors represent fixable problems in your data cleaning process. Unlike anomalies, which we'll see next, errors have a solution. Let's proceed to the fourth question. So here, fourth question addresses a serious data quality issue, recoverable information loss. The answer is anomaly. Unlike errors that can be corrected, anomalies are permanent, irreversible losses of data. Examples include a power outage during data recording that causes loss of records, a corrupted database file, network failure during data transmission, hardware failures. When these events occur, some data is simply gone forever. You can't recover it or correct it. The best approach is prevention, having backup systems, redundancy, and proper data governance to prevent anomalies. In your exam, distinguish carefully between errors and anomalies. So let's proceed to our fifth question. So here the fifth question covers missing data handling, a very practical topic. The answer here is mean imputation. Uh, let's say you have a data set with some missing salary values. Mean imputation involves calculating the average of all known salary values and then filling the missing values with the average. However, I want to highlight the pros and cons. Pros: simple, quick, preserves sample size. Cons: reduces variance in your data, can introduce bias, assumes data is missing randomly. There are other imputation methods too. Median imputation uses the middle value better for skewed data. Mode imputation for categorical variables. Forward fill uses previous node value, good for time series. Predictive imputation uses regression models. For your exam, know that mean imputation is the basic method, but understand its limitations. So let's proceed to the question 6. It builds an imputation, but it uses more sophisticated methods. The answer is predictive imputation or predictive fitting, maybe. When we use linear regression or curve fitting to estimate missing values, we call this predictive imputation. Here's how it works. Instead of just using the mean, we build a model that predicts missing values based on other variables in your dataset. For example, if you are missing some customer ages, you might use their purchase history, income level, and other demographic data to predict their age. This method is more advanced than mean imputation because it uses relationships between variables, account for dependencies in your data, often produces more realistic estimates, reduces bias compared to similar mean imputation. However, it's also more complex and computationally intensive. Understand that predictive methods are superior when you have sufficient other variables to build reliable methods. Question 7th, data audit trials. So the question 7 says it's about data governance and reproducibility. Here the answer is raw data and clean data. So this is a crucial practice in professional data cleaning. Always maintain both your original data and your clean data. Never delete or overwrite the original data set. Now you might think that why is this important? So this is important because you need auditability. You can trace your changes made during cleaning. Reproducibility. Others can verify your cleaning process. Error checking. If problems arise later, you can investigate what happened. And documentation. You have evidence of the cleaning process for compliance. Uh, so now let's move on to the next question, which is about name standardization. It focuses on text standardization, and here the answer is normalization. The example given is converting John Smith to Smith John, changing the format to a standard structure, which also I think I have discussed earlier. Uh, uh, here, so the name normalization is important because matching standardized formats makes it easier to match it with records. It is important also because it supports storage. Consistent format reduces storage space and improves searchability. Uh, it's also important because of comparison. Standard formats allow you to accurately compare and sort names. Other examples of normalization include converting all text to lowercase, converting to title case, removing extra spaces, special characters, standardizing name order first last versus last first. So remember that normalization applies to any field that need consistent formatting, not just names. It could be addresses, phone numbers, email formats, etc. The principle is the same. Establish a standard format and apply it consistently across all records. So let's proceed to the question 9th of this question paper, which is outlier detection is often used as a blank check to identify suspicious values. Here the answer is quality. Outlier detection serves as a quality check mechanism in a data cleaning process. Outliers are values that are unusually far from the typical range. For example, a customer age of 250 years, sales value of 10 million when typical sales are 100 to 1000, a temperature of 200 degrees Celsius, a data set of a normal room temperature. These are outliers. These outliers could indicate data entry errors, someone typed wrong values, measurement errors, equipment malfunction, genuine anomalies, rare but real events you should investigate, and system errors, data collection issues. So common outlier detection methods include Z-score method, IQR method, isolation forest, visual inspection. Understand that outliers aren't automatically bad. They need investigation to determine if they are errors or genuine observations. So now let's look at our last question in the part A of my internal test paper 2, which is about character repair. Let's read it first. Functions like Unicode Unite code help remove inconsistent characters during dash repair. Here the answer is character repair. Uh, Functions like Python's Unite code help remove inconsistent characters during character repair. This addresses encoding problems that occur when working with international text. Common character issues include accented characters, special characters, and Unicode problems when data moves between different systems or languages. The Unite code function converts text like cafe to cafe, removing special characters that ensuring ASCII compatibility. This is especially important if you are working with international customer names, multi-language data from different sources or systems, web script content. In a data cleaning process, character repair ensures that text data is consistent and compatible across all systems. Remember, this is a part of data standardization similar to other formatting normalizations we discussed. So this was the last question of our section A. Let's look at the key principles from section A. First, consistency. Standardize your units, formats, and data structures to fix measurement systems or naming conventions. Second, quality first. Remember GIGO. Garbage in, garbage out. Your analysis is only as good as your input data. Invest time in cleaning. Third, preserve trails. Always keep both raw and clean data. Maintain audit trails for reproducibility and compliance. Fourth, advanced methods. Know when to use simple techniques like mean imputation versus more sophisticated predictive methods. Choose based on your data characteristics and requirements. These principles form the foundation of professional data cleaning work. Uh, uh, and yes, so thank you for watching this section A data cleaning presentation. We have covered all 10 essential questions that test your understanding of data quality, cleaning methodologies, and best practices. These concepts are fundamental to your success in data science. So thank you for watching the video and stay connected for next video.